Hello. I was analyzing a bug and then I started to think about the precedence of the await operator. And then let's talk a little bit about that right now. So first, let's talk about the problem. So I was using this code that is from Code for the Win, and then I saw that I was getting an error in this join function. So let's see how was this code before and why I started to get this error. Because before I was using Meteor 2, and Meteor 2 was using fiber. So let me show you this code very quickly. So as you can see here, these modules, it's coming from a collection, and then I have a fetch here, and then this fetch was not async, so I didn't need to await because Meteor was awaiting for me using a fiber. But now I migrate this code to Meteor 3, and Meteor 3 doesn't have fibers anymore, so you just need to await for the operations to return from the database explicitly. So I changed this code a little bit. So this code now is here, but instead of fetching first, I could keep the old code. The old code was like this, completed modules. And then I could do like a fetch async, and then this code would work fine without this await here. And I could use a regular map. And I don't remember because I did this a few weeks ago, but for some reason, I just extract this code and I transform it directly to map async. That is a new function like in Meteor, but you get the idea, right? We are going to map, but you can use async functions here. And what was the problem is that I didn't have these parentheses. So the code was exactly like this. And then I got an error because when this part was finished, as this is a chain, so it's going to call the next action in the chain, the next function, the next method, and then the await was executed just in the end. So this code was like this, even without the parentheses, because if I remove the parentheses, it's going to work in the same way. But then I just need to put a parenthesis here and here, and now it's working as expected. So, oh, I have two parentheses. So, and here, and then it's working as expected because now it's awaiting this whole block, and then I just have simple strings, and that's what I want to join here. I'm just sending just an email, so I just want to break the lines. And that problem made me think about the await operator in more depth. So I was just Googling it, then I found the Mozilla developer page, and then here it's talking a little bit about the await operator. So like it's saying like it has a higher precedence than the yield operator, so it's going to be like this. And it's also talk about like the ordinary operator for like to deny something. But what I think is more important to understand is that the await operator works as any other unary operator. So if you see this table here, you need to know like the order, but usually you get a sense for unary operators, what is going to happen. But just so you know, this table also includes await. I even saw a guy saying Stack Overflow that in the past await was not in this list, but now it's here. So you can see like together with like the plus sign, the less sign. So you can see the unary operator for the awaits here as well. So the precedence is basically the same as the other unary operators, but just pay attention because if you're migrating a code that was not using async before, and then you need to await something, maybe you need to include some parentheses to make sure you are awaiting in the proper place. And that's it for this video. I hope you learned something, and see you later. Bye.
Have you heard about zCloud? Cloud shouldn't be hard, but today is really hard. zCloud is a very easy solution, and with support with real human beings, they know what they're doing. They know everything about DevOps and also development. So they can help you even with code issues, so you can go live without any problems. We also help with migrations. So if you want to have like better results and to focus on profitability for your company, check our website, zcloud.ws, and schedule a demo or watch the recorded demo.